Hey, what's up, traders? Market recap for July 13th, 2015. We went over a lot of charts earlier today. I posted a lot pre-market before the market opened. There's a lot of price action that was going on in the markets today. But I'm not even gonna go over some of those charts that we went over. I'm gonna go over some of the chart that I didn't go over yesterday. I have requests for lows. First one we're gonna take a look at is ticker symbol LOW. Now Lowe's is a stock I've traded a few times myself. As you can see, going back last year, the stock was on a huge run from 47 all the way to 76 right here. All right. So from this 76 high right here, as you can see, Lowe's hit the 100% from this move, from this piece right here to here is where I got my fibs. And coming down here from this 76, price came down below this 20-day moving average, and it just never crossed above it again. All right, what does that mean? That price is not gonna hold. There you go to 50. There goes the 50-day moving average right here, where you was hoping to find some kind of support. It didn't hold it. It kept on going lower, and right here at this bottom right here, it still couldn't hold. Every time it would make a move, it would come right back down to it. It would make a move, come right back down to it. And right here, it should have hold this, should have had support right here, but it didn't. So it came all the way down to the 200-day moving average to find support. Now what are we looking for? We're looking for this to start turning around. We're looking for a closing at 70.03. Okay, to confirm that this is gonna make a upward move. All right, and how do I know? And what am I using? All right, I can look at my charts and see my MACD is to the downside. It didn't cross over yet. My momentum is to the downside. My momentum has not crossed over yet. If I'm looking at all this, and then you see the green bars right here, I can say, okay, this looks like it's going to turn around. But also, you got to remember the last 2 days in the market with the Greece and China thing going on, the market rallied on Friday, and on Monday, this is a continuation of Friday's rally, as far as I'm concerned. So I need another few more days to see how the stock is going to play out. Is it going to move up here? Is it going to close, above this 68 dollar mark? Can it actually come up to 70.03 and close above here and start making higher highs? This is what I'm looking for to actually get back into this trade. So those of you guys who who's trading it, if you're a long-term investor, this is a great company. I would say right here is a place where you buy it if you're not thinking about price action. This is a good place to buy it because it's sitting right on the 200-day moving average. All right, next on the list, I'm gonna go over is Lowe's, no, Home Depot, ticker symbol HD. All right, Home Depot is another one. All right, as you can see, Home Depot, the charts from Lowe's almost look similar. From here, 2014, they had big runs all the way up here to January or February, whatever this was right here, February. But in March, just like Lowe's, as you can see, March 20th, they both hit a high, and then ever since then, they came collapsing down. Price couldn't hold the 20-day moving average. It went to find the 50-day moving average right here while making higher lows and then higher highs, and then it couldn't hold, and it came collapsing. I remember repeating this in Lowe's. Okay, but as you can see right here, it came crashing back down. The only difference between this and Lowe's is this bottom right here. I guess you got more institutional investors in Home Depot, but right here, as you can see, these lows are higher lows. All right, every time it pull back, it's pulling back into a higher low. All right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for a continuation pattern. I need a closing somewhere up here. I didn't even do a Fibonacci retracement on this one because when Home Depot is moving, it's a stock that normally moves. All right, so like I said, I think more institutions are in Home Depot than they are in Lowe's. But if I put it a fib retracement, or this move from this move actually, because it pulled back up there, so I'm gonna put a fib into here, somewhere here. All right, this is where I'm gonna put my fib right here. So as you can see with the fib, I'm not even looking at where these drawings are actually gonna land. So what I'm looking for is this high and where did the move start from. All right, some people would draw it further down, but me, I'm drawing it from where this pullback happened and then this move started. All right, because I normally go one pullback before, you know, just to this verified that on this pullback buyers really did come in. And on this pullback, it just means that, you know what, it verified this up move right here. So when I'm looking at it from here, I'm looking for this move right here for Home Depot. Better yet, it already closed where I want it to close. All right, it closed above 113. It's at 114.90. So this is a good sign that it's gonna try to retest this high of 117.99. So as you can see right here, this is where it has to come back and start to make a move towards this. All right, can it do it? Yes, it can. Why do I say yes, it can? Because as you look down here, even though the stock was going sideways, you see all these green candles right here. Then down here, the stock bottom out. My MACD said so. It bottomed out right here. MACD's going sideways. MACD did not lift up yet from the zero line. My momentum is doing the same thing. Momentum is sitting right here on the zero line. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a move towards the upside in Home Depot. All right, so Home Depot for me right here technically would be a buy. Okay, and you know, you would target at least 118. From 114 118, a $4 gain. You know, it's not a bad trade. All right, so I hope I answered a lot of questions with Home Depot. And the next one I'm going to try to go over is going to be Electronics Art, ticker symbol EA. And those of you guys, you know, who remember playing, you know, yeah, any EA sports game, it's in the game. Okay, that's the company. You know, those of you guys. So I always remember this company when I was young, when I was little. So now, as I'm, you know, older, I'm gonna trade this company as much as I can. You know, I looked at it from back here 2014, and I was hesitant, and then they made this big move, pull back, and again became hesitant. Is this gonna continue? Boom. So now that I have enough data, the stock has proven itself numerous times. It's respecting this 50-day moving average. You know, it's a stock that I'm going to look to take a trade in on the next pullback on this stock. All right. So it's at a high right now of 73.85. It's the all-time high for the stock. So this is what I said. The stock got momentum right here. So it's a stock I'm going to look to take a trade in. Now, I'm going to drop some fib on this, and I'm going to go right back to this one is crazy, but I'm going to put the fib somewhere right here. Okay, why did I put it right there? Because you had this move where it popped up here, boom, and then you had this sideways action, which then continued to move. All right, it pulled back into this 50-day moving average here. Okay, and from here it could never live or could never move past this 20-day moving average. And the moment it did right here, it stayed, you know, exactly on it. Okay, until you had this move here. So this was a slow grind up until you got right here where it popped up and hit a high of 73.85. So what I'm looking for the pullback to around $66. All right, that's the pullback I'm looking for right now. All right, because this is a stock that I would trade long term, but since this move had already happened, I'm not gonna chase it up here. And again, why do I say that? When you look at the chart, price extended from the 50-day moving average, not by much, still by a lot, because if you look at right here, when it came extended right here, it pulled right back down. So this right here, I'm expecting to pull back down, all right, into this 50-day moving average. The 66.32 is where I got it set at. As you can see down here, my MACD had already crossed to the upside. It's already in, and it already has momentum building up. And right here, my momentum is definitely up, telling you it's up. All right, so where I expect EA Sports or EA to go, I'm expecting it to come back and pull back at least down here before it come back and retest this high. All right, right here you got earnings at the end of the month, 7:30. You got earnings right here. Depending on what earning does so far, as you can see, every time it beat earnings. It beat earnings. So far, it's been beating earnings. So earnings is right here. So within the next 15 days, I want to see the stock come back here before earnings, so I can buy it. All right. So I hope you know, this is kind of clear for you guys. You know, I'm trying to, you know, give you as much details as I can, get you to understand the charts and what am I looking at. All right. So, you know, quick fast before I go, looking at the futures market right here. that's the ES. And I'll go to a 5-minute or 15-minute chart. And as you can see, you know, I'm gonna go over the ES. You know, this was yesterday when I talked about it right here at the open. It did this drop. This is when I made the video right here. I told you guys right here, when it made this move, if it can hold and stay on here, that you're gonna have a big open. And it did until boom right here, and this thing exploded. All right, all the way a high of 2094. Now, what am I looking for tomorrow? I'm gonna see if this can hold this range right here, or is it gonna come collapsing back down to here, 2088, 2087. All right, if the market can come collapse down here before or overnight, during the overnight session, before I wake up in the morning, then this will be a good sign that it might continue up higher. All right, but if it don't, I'm looking for it to come crashing back down here, right into here, this area right here, this 2087 area. All right, so this is my predictions for tomorrow. For that, I have to do one more video and go over Netflix with you guys, and because Netflix is a lot of action going on, so I'm gonna do Netflix. And for the rest of you guys, try your stop, take profit off the table. Investors, you're looking to make some money with me, you want me to trade for you, you want to invest with me, please send me an email. The number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. Peace.